are my God. Earnestly I seek you. My soul thirsts for you. My flesh faints for you, as in a dry and weary land. So I will bless you as long as I live, long as I live in your name. I will lift up my hands, so I will bless you as long as I live, long as I live in your name. I will lift up my hands, but the king shall rejoice in God. All who swear by him shall exult, for the mouths of liars will be stopped, as in a dry and weary land. So I will bless you as long as I live, long as I live in your name. I will lift up my hands, so I will bless you as long as I live, long as I live in your name. I will lift up my hands,
I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself. And where I am, there you may be also. Where I go.
Hey, welcome everybody to Sunday night. It's Brad
And Christa.
with the Big Family Homestead. We are honestly pooped. We are tired,
We are exhausted. It's been a very long 2 days.
but
Yes.
alas, I was not going to be one to say, no, I'm taking a nap, taking the night off. No. That's not who I am. That's not how we roll.
No, it's not.
We are here, folks, because doggone it, we're not there. And if you're not there, you're not here. And if you're not here, then you're not there. So that's why. Hope you're having a great night,
Can you
everybody.
tell? He's tired.
A little bit tired, a little punchy.
Well, punchy.
We've got some really great fun stories for you. Actual real life stories that some things did. Well, no, every single one of them tonight. They did happen. It was factually did happen.
Did happen. Yep. Not fake. Not made up. Real life stories.
But while we're waiting for folks to show up, figure we'll tell you what we've been doing for the past couple days.
Yep.
So go.
So today is
Caleb's birthday.
Caleb's birthday. He turned 15
15
years old.
Just hold on.
15.
Mothers everywhere weep for their 15-year-old boys.
You mothers who have had teenage boys before.
How many of you
15.
know what we're talking about? How about you? Jen's Corner. Do you have a 15-year-old? Anybody?
Man.
Millie, Java Mama.
It's nuts.
Hey,
It's
Tammy.
nuts,
Anybody?
folks. So, yesterday we decided we were going to surprise him and take him to, well, and everybody take the family to the Milwaukee Zoo.
Because unbelievably, it is not snow here yet. It's not snowed in the city.
No, it is. It has been absolutely glorious these last few weeks here in Wisconsin. Winter has taken a vacation and has gone to maybe the
nether
Antarctica.
Regions.
I don't know, but it has avoided coming to Wisconsin. It has snowed a couple of times, but then it's gone the next morning, which is very nice. But so it was 55 and 55 degrees yesterday and 50 degrees today, which I know a lot of folks in Florida and down south in Texas are going to say, "Oh, that's freezing."
Shiver me timbers.
Are you kidding? It was absolute, and the sun was shining. It was gorgeous out.
There were
yesterday
giraffes.
and today. There was giraffes. And there were seals and grizzly bears. And
that grizzly bear looks so much like our Brutus, our Saint Bernard.
Yeah.
When you look deep into Brutus's eyes and you realize there's not nothing. A whole lot looking back,
right.
Just not much. He's just
exactly.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah. It was an absolute wonderful weekend. The kids had a fantastic time. Caleb, we got him a Lego bonsai tree for his birthday.
Well, and he's still, thank heavens, he's still into kid stuff.
Yeah.
Like he isn't. I mean, he likes the idea of getting a car, but I'm like, no.
Getting a car and having a girlfriend. No. We're waiting on those.
So he still likes things like Legos, and there happens to be a Lego store in Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm.
So we went there.
Yep.
And let's just say that it was quite eye-opening, the all-male crew of employees there.
No, there was a girl.
I didn't see her.
Yeah, she was there.
I definitely saw.
Yeah, no, there was a girl working.
Those gentlemen.
Yeah.
They were extremely interested in helping out
our daughters.
Oh,
come on. Come on now. Let's not go there.
All too willing.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
So, the Lego store.
So, yeah, we went to the Lego store and actually there was a clearance section, folks. I picked up a cute little doodad from the clearance section.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It was a Lego Saint Bernard. Yep. And I actually got two of them and
forgot about that.
Hope and Brad questioned, why are you getting two of them? There's a puppy and an adult in there. Well, we don't have puppies. We have adults. So I need two adult St. Bernards. I'm going to have to definitely add to one of them to make it look bigger than the other. Because Brutus is much larger than Nana.
Yeah. That's funny. Tammy in the chat is saying, by the way, folks, hit that like button.
Yep.
It does help us out, and make some kind of a comment. Jump into the conversation. It really does. It helps. But Tammy in the chat is saying, my boys are 23 and 19, and they're still into Legos. Ha! I'm still into Legos.
I'm into Legos too.
So here's a funny thing about that. You may not know this because I'm not as into Legos as everybody else is. I like them. But what was that new set that they're coming out with that he said, oh, shush, don't tell everybody?
It's a new, one of the cityscape. I don't think it's called cityscapes, but it's
like the buildings.
The buildings that I like to put together. And it's a new one. It's coming out on December 1st.
It was something weird though, was it?
A museum?
That's it.
It's a museum. I can't wait to see that one.
Yeah.
I have to wait on that one, but...
And for those of you guys who are into preparedness, let me tell you what. Good old Uncle Brad has got some video coming for you. I know. How many of you guys saw the taco video? How many saw the taco? Did Brad freeze dry a taco? And yes, we freeze dried many tacos.
We did freeze dry many tacos.
But did you see it? And did you think it was going to work or not? Honestly, before you saw a lot of us skip to the end of the videos, but did you see it and go, no way that's working? It was Krista's favorite. She's been eating them nonstop.
Oh, they're no.
No?
No, I'm still burping those, by the way.
Caleb, Caleb actually, I love the sound that Legos make when it goes up in the vacuum. Phoebe.
Yeah. Yep. Definitely.
Oh shoot, no, you lost my track. Oh, the taco thing. Yeah. My son Caleb, he said, well, why not, since it's already crispy and crunchy, since you freeze dried it, why don't you just crunch it up and powder it, and then you can make taco powder. Because it's true tacos then. You figured it would? Mm-hmm. Oh, Lisa.
Yeah, it worked. And it tastes very similar to when it comes from the restaurant. But I'll be honest with you, don't rehydrate it. Eat it crunchy.
Eat it like a snack.
Eat it freeze-dried like a snack. I wouldn't rehydrate it, but I just honestly recommend just don't freeze-dry them.
It's not really designed for that. It
no.
was for me to help you to laugh a little.
Right. It was definitely, thank you.
Bring you joy.
Right. Thank you, Angie.
Hey,
That's
Angie.
very kind.
Now I can buy more goodies to freeze dry.
Right.
As a matter of fact,
There's...
wait till I tell you. Finish your thought.
Oh, what I was going to say is I would freeze dry the individual ingredients, like the beef, the cheese, the tomatoes. I wouldn't freeze dry lettuce, even though you probably can.
You can.
And you can rehydrate it by wetting a paper towel and putting the lettuce between the paper towel and put it in the refrigerator. That's the way you can rehydrate lettuce. But I would just rehydrate freeze dry the individual ingredients and then put them together.
Truthfully, okay, I did see other channels after this. I promise you, Scout's honor, I didn't go skank ideas off of other channels. I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to freeze dry tacos. And then I went and got them, and she's like, don't freeze dry tacos. I'm like, no, it's going to be awesome. I'm going to freeze dry tacos. And then after I had already made the video and they were in the freeze dryer, and I hadn't done the reveal part yet, I was like, I wonder. And there were other channels who had done freeze-dried taco, but not the whole ones.
Oh, not the whole put-together ones. Okay,
so not the whole. Everybody was saying just make the individual ingredients, like you're saying.
Yes, yeah, definitely individual ingredients.
Not this guy.
No, of course not. Brad doesn't do anything normal.
No halfway.
Or normal.
So if you think the freeze-dried tacos were worth your time, you just wait.
Just wait. There's more.
Just wait. I've got another video already filmed. I just got to edit it. Mm-hmm. And then I've got 2 more items. There's one that I really am not sure is going to work. The one we got the big mountain of.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think it's going to work?
No, I don't think so. Mm-mm.
Ladies and gents, I cannot wait for you to see this third item that I got. And I don't want to give it away because I'm a blabbermouth.
No, don't tell. It'll be a fun reveal.
Let me let's go on to a story here. Why don't you pick a story?
All right.
What do you got? Which one? Let me see before you go. Which one?
Let's do that one.
Yeah, that one's last.
Okay. This one. This one.
Okay, this is very cool, actually. Let me switch to this. We're going to give you a little story action here.
Freeze-dried turkey stuffing. Ooh,
that would work, actually.
That's a great idea, Michigan Daffodil. I do make a truck ton of stuffing during Thanksgiving. So
on your mark, set, go.
All right, after selling his company for 8 figures. That's a lot.
A lot of money.
Okay. Figures to a competitor, one Canadian entrepreneur is using his profit to build a community of tiny homes for those who need it most. In the New Brunswick city of Fredericton, his factory is now churning out 1 tiny home every 4 business days. 4 business days.
Look at them.
That's insane. Okay. They're so cute.
Look at them.
They're so cute. In a bid to create the 12 neighbors gated community of 99 homes and an enterprise center to give homeless Frederictinians a real second chance.
That's awesome.
12 neighbors founder Marcel Lebron had a successful social media monitoring company, which he sold to an American competitor. Man, I'm just glitching out. And is now putting his new money where his mouth was. Every time he used to say something needed to be done about the homelessness problem in the city. Around 1,600 people in New Brunswick found themselves homeless for at least one day last year. I see myself as a community builder, and really what we're doing here is not just building a little community, but we're building a community in a city. How do we help our city be better? He has invested $4 million of his own money on the project to build 99 homes, and he's currently 3/4 of the way there. With grants and support from the provincial and national government, the 12 Neighbors community has received $12 million in total. Wow.
Whoa.
The tiny homes have everything: a full-service kitchen, living room, a living and bedroom areas, a full bathroom. They each have a small deck, solar panels on the roofs, and aesthetically pleasing coat of paint.
Ooh, aesthetically.
They are pre-built in a warehouse in which LeBron employs skilled volunteers to assemble the homes, which are then moved by heavy machinery onto concrete blocks that make up the foundation. While LeBron believes the problem of tackling homelessness isn't as hard as people make it out to be, he does have a particular strategy in mind, namely welcoming those who may suffer from any of the maladies of homelessness is generally accompanied to a place where ownership of property can give them a new sense of responsibility.
It does.
And a community of people who understand what they're going through. That's really great.
That is
honestly. Awesome. I live right here, right behind the security gates. There are cars coming in all the time at 3:00 in the morning, waking me up, said resident Samantha Seymour. The gates have set boundaries. Along with the houses, the community comes with an enterprise center where a coffee bar that will be run as a business by the residents is being put in addition to a teaching kitchen and a silk printing press, or printing business, where Seymour has a job of printing texts and graphics onto t-shirts and totes and things. Part of the idea with the Enterprise Center is to make 12 Neighbors a community of Frederictonians can and will visit for a cup of coffee and a good deal on shirt printing.
All right.
That's really great.
That's pretty
really,
awesome.
Really
Gotta say,
great.
You know, we being Americans, we have our share. We love our Canadian friends.
Yes.
We do have that healthy ribbon back and forth. But today, you Canucks, you deserve Culver's. That's right. And extra cheese curds. Everyone involved with the 12 Neighbors project. Come on down. We'll take you down to Culver's and show you what a real hamburger is like, because, yeah, you deserve one. You deserve a break today. Not at that place. No. Culver's.
Yeah.
So we do have a couple, since we are actually funded by ourselves, we have friends that say, hey, Brad, you want to tell everybody about the Pura Vida stuff that's changed your life? Because it has changed your life. And I say, yes, I do.
And it has changed so many of your lives as well, which is exciting for us to see.
So the teensy-weensiest little pause, just the tiniest.
What did Rush call those?
Rush called them obscene profit timeouts, but
There's
no,
really not much profit for.
It's more like a favor.
It's just a favor, exactly. It's actually really it's a
we're helping you.
Public service for you.
There you
is
go.
What
PSA.
This is a PSA. So, Pura Vida, is our favorite moringa powder capsule, anti-inflammatory.
Yeah.
Excellent product. Okay, it's just a plant. There's nothing added to it. So
Talk to your doctor.
Talk to your doctor.
We're not doctors.
Right. But there's a sale coming. There's a sale on.
Isn't there always?
Isn't there always? So, if you go directly to the website, which there is a link in the description box below, you will get 25% off all orders and free shipping. Okay, that's a lot.
And that's just, is that now or is that pre-Black Friday?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know, but
you can find out on that website.
right. Sorry, I forgot that part.
We'll fix it later if this.
Yeah.
Go and find out today.
Then also on that same website, you can also, if you buy three of the Moringa products, 3 or more, I would imagine, you get 33% off, and you can mix and match. So you can get the powder, the capsules, and the oil, or the oil, the extract, and the capsules. It doesn't matter.
Mix and match.
But you get 33% off. That's a huge deal.
I'm going to go with it's a Black Friday sale, but go and check for yourself.
Yeah.
Go and check for yourself.
Then also, if you only want to order on Amazon and you have Amazon Prime, you get 25% off if you have Prime. If you don't have Prime and you want to order straight from Amazon, email Alex at alex@moringapowder.com, and he will send you a coupon if you don't have Prime.
That's pretty cool.
But I would honestly just order on his website.
That's probably the best.
Yeah.
And that way, if we messed this up in any way, they will correct you on the website.
Exactly.
I guess you hit all the details. Way to go.
Except for the dates.
But here's the thing.
Look.
You guys look it up. Point is that for those of you who take this stuff, you know what it does.
Yeah.
And so you'll be all about it.
Yeah.
And if you don't, then you're not going to go look anyway.
If I remember correctly, this sale doesn't start till the 24th.
Just check it out. Because you can save a lot of money. And believe it or not, we even buy our own.
Yeah,
even though we're buddies.
Yeah.
We're buddies with them, but we buy our own. And man, oh man, it's, look, I can still play guitar. Guitar's on the wall. Okay. So let me take that next one there, Mom, because we've got some more good news. This one, we actually read this a long time ago, probably about 2 years ago. This story got read, and it's because I love and I miss Paul Harvey. Now you know the rest of the story, Paul Harvey, right? You guys, who knows and remembers Paul Harvey, the radio guy? Pre-Rush Limbaugh days, he would tell all those encouraging stories, the courageous stories, the amazing tales of human mercy and kindness and, well, all those stories.
Yeah. He always had positive stories to tell instead of all of the downer news.
Well, we have one right here, and that is this. I'm going to put the picture up early, even though it kind of gives it away. It's just because it's a cool story. And we have folks here in this congregation of people who worked for Boeing, and you're not going to believe it. This story has its roots that go straight into the Boeing airplane company. So here it is. Now for the rest of the story. It was the sort of thing that Jamie's parents might have expected a dozen years previous. But when their 19-year-old college student brought home a baby raccoon that he had found in the woods nearby, Mom and Dad didn't know quite what to think. The raccoon had obviously been abandoned by its mother, Jamie explained. A trip to the local veterinarian revealed why. The little animal was blind. Jamie's folks agreed that the raccoon's predicament was very sad, but that, after all, was nature's way. Still, Jamie was reluctant to abandon the tiny creature in the woods a second time. This time, it would surely die. And so began an incredible family saga the story of aggravation, tenderness, and laughter, and love that was bound to grow from sharing one's own home with Kitty, the raccoon. And yes, it all really happened many years ago. But it was not to be forgot by any member of the Stamper family, including and perhaps especially by Jamie's dad, Malcolm. Because when aerospace engineer Malcolm Stamper retired from his job at Boeing in 1990, he started thinking about the lessons and compassion he learned from his acquaintance with Kitty, the raccoon. And the more he thought, the more he realized that they were lessons that we all need to learn. And the life earlier learned sooner, the better. Malcolm Stamper opened a small office in Seattle. His only full-time employee was his own daughter, Mary Lynham. And a little publishing company called Storytellers, Inc. was born. The publisher's mission was simple enough: to reach consideration of and respect for and kindness toward fellow beings, to encourage a gentler attitude toward all living things. If you want to get the guns out of the lunch boxes, Mr. Stamper exclaimed, put a humane literature book back into public schools. And that is precisely what he did. The redistribution of classics like Black Beauty and Beautiful Joe and Albert Peyton Terhuman books about collies, and more than a dozen new original books promoting the better treatment of animals, titles like Cousin Charlie the Crow, The Lost and Found Puppy, because of Malcolm Stamper's dream was to teach literacy while teaching tenderness and compassion. Well, immediately, law enforcement officials and sociologists applauded. For generations, they traced much cruelty among grown men to their cruelty toward animals when they were boys. Mm-hmm. Seattle's reincarnation of St. Francis of Assisi had been born. Mm-hmm. Malcolm Stamper died June 14th, 2005, but his publishing mission presses onward, and its mounting success will always point back to the day that his son, Jamie, returned home from a nearby woodland, cradling in his arms a tiny, abandoned, and blind raccoon. And yes, as by now you've guessed, the story of Kitty the raccoon, tenderly penned by Malcolm's son, was the first literary step for the Stamper family on an exciting path which may someday lead to a better world. But now, whenever you hear the name Malcolm Stamper spoken respectfully in publishing circles, you will remember the man who led 50,000 employees in the development of the first jumbo jet, the Boeing 747, only to set out in his retirement years upon the most glorious quest of all, because now, as Paul Harvey would say, you know the rest of the story. Mm-hmm. How about that?
That's awesome.
How about that, folks? Got to be honest. That's I miss folks like Paul Harvey, mm-hmm. who, no matter what was going on, what craziness was going on in the world. I mean, don't we need folks like Paul Harvey today?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
So we do have a story. Truthfully, there is a story about Kevin Bacon. Mm-hmm. But you got to tell them. You got to tell them about what's going on. As you guys know, the freeze-dry thing is on.
It's on, guys. It's really, really on. We are freeze-drying fools.
But we're not forgetting about our Thrive Life.
Not at all.
We love our Thrive Life, and we're going to actually talk about Thrive Life tomorrow because there's a huge sale.
Right. Yeah, we'll be putting out something about that tomorrow. But the Harvest Right company, they're having a Black Friday sale, and now I'm pretty sure it's now through the end of the month. There's up to $500 off
That's
on
it.
freeze dryers.
There's a link
which-
down below.
That's huge. That's huge. So,
And you will help us out if you're wanting to get one anyway. It doesn't cost you any more. Matter of fact, it saves you money.
yep, exactly.
The
exactly.
end.
The end. That's all.
Do you
that's
want
all
to
she
read?
wrote, folks.
You want to read about Kevin Bacon?
Sure.
Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon. This story is actually really funny.
But before you get going,
Yes.
okay, who remembers the big kahuna, Kevin Bacon's first real big shindig movie? You know it.
Wasn't it Footloose?
Well, yeah,
Okay.
but we usually want them to guess.
Well,
It's been a long day, folks. So Footloose, Kevin Bacon. Anyway, the thing about that is that he gets a lot of ribbing. You guys know the what do they call that? Is it 7 degrees? 6 degrees to Kevin Bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys know the game?
yeah.
This guy gets a lot of ribbing because of the movies he's been in,
Right.
and how he's connected with everybody.
And that's just weird. Honestly.
He's been in so many things that he's connected. 6 degrees.
Right. I don't think we have 6 degrees to Kevin Bacon.
I bet we do.
Maybe. I don't know. Honestly,
What?
nothing.
Kenny Loggins, says Phoebe. Great Kenny Loggins song.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Kenny Loggins also wrote Highway to the Danger Zone. Top Gun. Actually, when we were gone, okay, side note, little side note. When we went to the zoo, there was a spot that had a 3D thing where you put the goggles on and it was like a ride, and it was Top Gun, and we rode it.
That was really cool. That was really cool, yeah.
Because like you had your little stick, and
Yeah. It made me a bit nauseous though.
they were rocking the Highway to the Danger Zone.
Yeah.
Anyway, you have a story for them.
I have a story.
A story.
So, we're talking about Kevin Bacon. The actor Kevin Bacon found himself back in the news after a footloose runaway pig bearing his name was caught in an elaborate ruse. Always a good sport, Kevin Bacon, the human, saw his name in the limelight, but after realizing it was not about him,
He didn't know. He thought it was about
it's not
him.
always about you, Kevin.
No, Kevin.
Decided to use his social media followers to help out and roll around in the mud a little. Dear goodness. Oh my goodness.
Sounds like a good sport.
He alerted his fan base that people in Pennsylvania should be on the lookout for a missing hog and aware of the attempts of his owner, Chelsea Rumbaugh, to recapture him. Chelsea lives in Cumberland Township and brought the pig home on October 13th. Following 2 brief breakouts, Kevin Bacon ran away. The pig ran away after burrowing under the fence of his holding pen, which pigs tend to do. Thus began a 2-week saunter around the rural area. Chelsea set up a Facebook page called Bring Kevin Bacon Home.
Isn't that funny?
Which kept up a running thread of locations and news about the pig to help coordinate rescue efforts. She asked neighbors and friends to share the page, which eventually landed it in the feed of a certain Mr. Kevin Bacon, the human. The famous actor/musician then shared the Facebook page on his Threads feed, captioning it with "Bring Kevin Bacon Home," the pig. Of course, over the course of his adventure, the pig, Kevin, had grown accustomed to eating food from humans, which eventually led to his downfall in the form of a sticky bun laced with harmless Benadryl, which for animals is a sedative. Chelsea's rambling pig came home and even walked freely into his pen, which she had reinforced with concrete to stop any tunneling. The story of Kevin Bacon and Kevin Bacon went viral, and she realized that she could use the fame to advance her goal of turning her farm into an emotional support center. For pigs?
I didn't realize he'd live in Pennsylvania.
Who?
Kevin Bacon.
The
Both
pig.
of them.
No, he doesn't live in Pennsylvania.
How did
Kevin
he get
Bacon,
the
the
How did he
pig.
get the pig?
It just got shared. He didn't actually find the pig.
I'm
Other
confused.
people found the pig.
I'm
He
confused.
just shared it on Facebook
Oh, okay.
and on his Threads feed,
Kevin
whatever
Bacon.
Threads is. I don't
I don't know
know.
what Threads.
I don't know, but
I got no
holy
Threads.
smokes.
So Kevin Bacon. Sounds like
Mucky around here.
yeah. No more.
Why didn't she put electric around the bottom part of the fence after the first escape? One string of electric is all pigs need to stay in there. I know, Delaney, an emotional support pig.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if
Evans.
people brought them into the Walmarts around here. I really would not be surprised. You're looking at me because you're not surprised either.
I'm not surprised.
If it were to happen.
If it were to happen, I would not be surprised. I probably would film it.
Kevin Bacon is from Iowa, says John.
Okay. He does have a farm. Okay.
An emotional support pig. So, ladies and gents, normally we would go much longer in the evening, but I think we're both spent. We're both glitching. I hope you
It's a kind way of saying it.
I hope you will forgive us. And actually, here, I have a gift for you. If you like music or if you're into scripture, well, guess what? I record Bible scripture music. It's the Word of God, and then I put music to it, and there you have it. And it's free, and you can get it at WYSIWYGministries.com, and there's a link down below also. So tonight, we're going to say goodnight.
Good night.
And hopefully you're not filled with rage, hatred, bitterness, malice, or any kind of arsonist thoughts or anything like that. So, no?
No.
You good?
No. Mm-hmm.
Why don't you take us out?
All right. We don't see you after. Told you
Uh-oh.
we're glitching.
It's getting ready to get good.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye, guys. Have a blessed and amazing day.
Bye then.
Oh God, you are my God. Earnestly I seek you. My soul thirsts for you. My flesh faints for you. As in a dry and weary land. So I will bless you as long as I live, long as I live in your name. I will lift up my hands, so I will bless you as long as I live, long as I live in your name. I will lift up my hands, but the king shall rejoice in God. All who swear by him shall exult, for the mouths of liars will be stopped, as in a dry and weary land. So I will bless you as long as I live, long as I live in your name.